We don't get a toilet break. We got 10 seconds, guys. That's not even enough to get my wine. Dude, someone let him know. God damn it, they gave us 10 seconds, dude. Can you guys let me know if the stream lags, please?
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today and welcome to Bethesda Game Studios. You know, we've been so lucky over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here. And that's thanks to all of you, from the Elder Scrolls to Fallout. We love creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do. And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game.
Todd is the goat,
what if we
dude.
could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited
I'm
in
so
where you could
nervous.
go or what you could do. And that is Starfield.
Gamers, I gotta
Obviously,
pee.
we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much together, but, well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special. So let's jump in and take a look. Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years, but it's still a Bethesda RPG through and through. Where
It just
you
looks like a
step into
HD
new
version of
world
No Man's
and you get
Sky.
that feeling of unlimited possibilities. But this time, it's not just one world.
Yeah, look, it's just flat lands.
Because the choice of where to go, it's not ours, it's yours. And it wasn't until now that we had the technology to create it. From the rocks at your feet to the mountains in the distance, to the people and creatures that live in these worlds. That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too. We realistically simulate the galaxy around you. Our next generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the world based on the type of star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere.
I don't like this, guys.
We also have an all-new animation system. And of course, you can play it in third person, and you can play it in first person. We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources.
It's No Man's Sky!
Do a mission, and maybe even stumble upon something unexpected.
Okay, right. Okay. That's okay. The movement's quite fun, I guess. Oh, man. I just something I would play.
We do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up. And you can view all that.
So this is a game I would play, Scone, but I don't know.
This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory. We love to pack a ton of detail in every object, from all of your weapons to spacesuits to food. We just obsess over the details, and food. We obsess over food.
I don't know how I feel about this, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
When
keeping
you're
it a
done
buck with you.
exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship. We have companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship.
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
And he can even say your name.
I'm not sure what you mean,
Let's head
Kirk.
out.
All our mission was to convey the wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age of early space flight.
Man.
And we've been referring to this approach as
I don't think there is
NASA
base
punk.
building.
This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet still looks grounded and relatable.
For us, it's that contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously, the NASA, which is the rigid, hard.
I'm going to assume that the collector's
and
edition
then
has that
punk,
in it,
which
that
is
robot.
all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly retro and analog touch. A bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is well used, worn, and lived in.
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
This is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations. Backing out further, you can view all the planets in the system. Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions, or life on them.
Is that what
versus
we
the
can
many
explore?
planets
Because that's
that are
okay.
barren, but resource heavy. Zoom out even further
Nah,
to see
fuck
all
nah.
the systems in this part of the galaxy. Here, you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But for now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system, where we can find the city
Have
of New
they-
Atlantis.
It's just No Man's Sky.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
This happens in No Man's Sky.
Scan complete. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
This is the big city, I think. Atlantis. Yeah. Right, so let's have a look, because this is going to be the thing.
As soon as you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
So the main focus when we're designing a city is obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a Colony War memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real characters that are going about their day-to-day lives.
It's paralyzing if you really stop and think about it.
Buddy, it's coffee.
It's also where your adventure with Constellation begins.
Kato, if you're still there, do you have the full list of games that we got announced?
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet
No, no, Tammy, what I mean is this is
sort
gonna
of
like...
seen as this mythical
My
group.
annoyance is
Most
I
people
don't
even
want
know they
80
exist
fucking
anymore.
galaxies.
They're the last
I
true
want like
explorers in
2
the
planets
galaxy,
which are
and
full
they're
of
trying to find
content.
the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them.
It's the
reached out
story
to
though
you
that needs to
so
fucking nail it.
The artifact.
Can you
If
put it
you
in
could
chat,
place it on
Kato,
the
for me,
table there.
please?
Oh my god. Look at how it's coming together.
That means there's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the
Creation
ex-soldier
Engine 2.
and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel, the gifted
Stuff like
scientist
1,000
and Sarah
planets.
Morgan's
Yes, that's
protege.
not a good thing.
And Walter, a very successful businessman in the settled systems and Constellation's financier.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
The journey you
I like
take
Barry.
with Constellation is just the first of many you'll embark on.
I like Barry
Settled
already.
Systems is home to all kinds of different stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover.
Right, let's have a look at the monsters then. Because the monsters and story is where No Man's
The
Sky
United
falls
Colonies
short.
is where you'll find New Atlantis, the first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value law, discipline, and the legacy of humanity.
He's not my space pirate.
They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies. The city of Cydonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies. Beyond the United Colonies' reach, you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems. This is Freestar Collective Space.
It's definitely going to be that robot, isn't it?
The capital of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
It's definitely going to be that.
Is an Aquila City fixture.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Neon started out as a fishing platform, but is now known
Thank you,
throughout
Kat.
the settled
Appreciate
systems
that.
as a pleasure city where almost anything goes.
If you've got
pleasure
morality
city.
issues, this definitely isn't the job for you.
Let's go. Little nightclub. Say no more.
Everyone has been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Outside the bounds of civilized space,
I've seen that guy before on like Twitter or something.
To explore, but these
He's
areas
got a
are
really
also the
familiar
most
face.
hostile factions in the galaxy.
The great serpent hungers. All heathens shall be made dust in time.
A new face. Is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile?
It looks good.
They think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
It looks good,
In
guys.
Starfield, we're pushing
Who made
our
this,
cities
Beth?
and settlements
What?
further than we ever have before. It's
Are you
all
okay,
there,
Saskia?
waiting for
You're
you.
live.
A slice
You're
of
watching, Mike.
humanity's
You're watching.
future.
I can see you watching, Mike. What the? I've got you tabbed, motherfucker.
Ready to get out there?
I caught you slacking, huh? What's
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience.
Wow, huh?
But
Crazy.
the most important story.
I'm
is the
always
one that you
watching.
tell.
What do you mean? Who made this?
I'm the type of
Beth.
person
It's
who
just,
spends
it's a
hours
oh,
in character
Bethesda.
creation.
Oh,
And I think
God.
people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
Fucking Bethesda, yeah. Fucking Beth,
through
dude.
our character generation system. We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities, and by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create.
Oh
highly
yeah,
detailed
they're
and
all gonna
diverse
be empty
characters.
planets, man.
We
I was waiting
use
for
that exact
GTA.
system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you
GTA is
see
gonna have their
almost
own
always is
shit,
a
Saskia,
character
come on.
You could make yourself.
Fucking Bethesda. I was like, who's Beth? Who the fuck is Beth?
Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out.
This is how the game starts, I
You know who
assume.
you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Yeah, but let's see if they
You
can
start
actually
your
get the
character
fucking
creation
hair
journey as though
right.
you're
Let's see if they can
cycling through
actually
employee
get
records.
things okay,
You'll
you
pick
know?
from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point.
40 presets. Just give us a full, like...
Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be. This new system has more to offer than ever before.
Hey, you're finally awake.
It's also the simplest character generation system we ever had.
I've
We let
been
the
this.
player get as
I've
close
been
as
there,
possible
guys.
to
That
make whatever
office.
they want.
That's
With
the UK office.
various
I've been there.
facial
That's
warps
pretty
you can
cool.
blend together.
Sorry, I got really
The
excited just then.
dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings. It's a lot, but I think it's the most.
No,
fun
actually, I
to
don't.
use.
No, that looks. No, I don't think I have actually.
Character creation is more
No, it's
than
not.
just
No,
how you look.
no, it's not.
This is also where you
Ignore
start
me.
to
I don't know.
decide
Fuck,
who you
dude.
wanna
I don't know
be.
what I'm talking about. I'm
That's
drugged
where
up. I guess.
backgrounds come in.
He sounds a bit like Joe
Backgrounds give you a bit
Rogan.
of
You know what I'm saying?
backstory And start you out with 3 basic skills.
This looks sick.
From chef
Waiting for
to
GTA
dust.
to load.
You know,
Oh
the crew
god.
still has a betting pool about which
Oh, what, like
restaurant critics
RP?
must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours is going to come in handy. You could be in the middle of a fancy restaurant talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Fine.
I probably should
Guys,
stick to
my dad said to me as a kid, if something looks too good to be true, it's probably not
We're
true.
also
And this
giving
is
you the
exactly
option to
what I'm saying
customize
right
your
now, you
build
know?
Even further by letting you pick up to 3 traits.
That's what I'm
Traits are
saying.
completely optional, and they come
All
with
out
their own
vibes. Yeah, I mean,
advantages and
you would hope so, wouldn't you?
disadvantages. You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
Is it really, really you?
He'll
It's
join your
me
crew
in the
and
bar.
give you gifts if you're willing to put up with his constant
It's
commentary.
me in the bar.
I get to stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
No, that's not me, okay? That's not me. That's not me in the bar. You know what I'm saying? That's not
It's really
me.
fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my god!
I came across some hostile zealots in space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health
God
is low.
blimey.
But mercenaries
What is
will
this game? This is called
randomly show up and try
Starfield,
to kill you.
Saskia. It's the
No matter
new
what you
game
choose,
from the Bethesda
there'll be plenty of
Studios.
ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes. Off we go to another adventure.
Yeah.
We'll let you discover that on your own.
So the adoring fan is from Fallout. I don't know, guys. I'm not sold, though. You know what I'm saying?
Once you've built the perfect character, that's when your journey can really begin. We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games and put them together to create an all-new skill system.
Sold and done. Nah, I
you
don't
get a skill
know.
point,
I don't
which
know.
can be used to unlock or rank up skills. Ranks are unlocked by completing
I just don't want to
challenges
explore 1,000
associated with that
planets.
skill.
He's getting shot in the face right away. Wow, Kirk.
Challenges become
Wow,
increasingly
how
difficult
rude.
as you work your way to higher ranks.
Smile, I want to. What?
With
what?
our 5 different skill
I'll just
trees
replay
and
my
4
single
ranks
copy of
per skill,
Skyrim.
There's a lot to choose from.
Oh
I
shit,
like the
okay.
Xenosociology skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
Sorry?
Boost pack out of the gate. I'm boost packing everywhere.
Yeah, that's like aggression.
I like maxing out my physical tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat. That one's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm sold.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So, I'm out there pickpocketing everyone.
Yeah, that's me.
Favorite part
I'm not
about
gonna
being
lie, that's
stealthy?
also me. You've yet to play
Slowly
Fallout.
creeping through vents like you're in a movie.
You're robbing
and then
yourself.
Jumping out and springing on people.
It is, Saskia.
Whenever possible, I like to talk my way through situations.
This area's off limits. Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
I'm more
Wow,
of a
he
young player.
bent. He bent real quick, dude.
I like doing that.
You can't come in here. What about this? Yeah, okay, you can come in right now. Dude, he did not. He needs to be fired.
I like blowing stuff up.
I like that. Just fucking, I like blowing shit up. Fair enough. Okay. I'm not, yeah, I'm not, I agree, Kirk. I'm not sold. I'm not sold, man. I'm not with it. I'm not.
Exploration is a key aspect of all our games. In Starfield, there are full star systems with new life, resources, and adventures.
Look at that though. That doesn't look like.
Our team worked hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We studied data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel believable.
Oh
From the
man,
way we approached
you're so
planetary
sold.
atmospheres to
It
the way
looks
we placed
empty.
biomes
Yeah,
based on the
like
planet's distance
baddest
from the sun.
person.
Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world fun. When you leave a planet and head into space, you'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring derelict ships. It's all out there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ultimately, it's about rewarding your curiosity, because whether it's on the surface of a planet, the alleys of a city, or the vastness of space, you never know what you'll find.
I really want to like it. I just don't know if I'm gonna like be dealing with a continuous nothingness.
Space exploration is possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having another character or home.
I'm gonna jiggle anyone who doesn't think this looks sick.
I think
I
you'll
don't
be
know,
blown
man.
away
The
by
trailer,
amount of stuff
nah.
you can do.
I've played Fallout from 3. Curious, which would you recommend for a new player? Fallout 3 is probably better for a new player. Fallout New Vegas is the best Fallout. And then I'd stop there. I wouldn't play 4.
Starts in spaceports.
Sim Serenity, yeah, I have.
Spaceport has a ship
Look,
technician where you can purchase, sell, and modify
it feels
ships.
like Interstellar with the robot that it's got.
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little smuggling. For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship
Fallout 4 is good.
And make some changes. You can customize and upgrade everything you see here. And you have 2 ways to do that. You can quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields.
Yeah, Bethesda's just a hit or
and
miss.
enter the shipbuilder
This could
mode.
be the best game of the
Here
century,
you can change
dude.
anything from the systems to the look and layout. Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew.
Yeah, see, this
Adding
is
cowling can
wild.
change your ship's overall silhouette.
See, this looks sick. I just don't.
An
I
improved
don't.
grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps. You can even fully customize your paint job to get the exact look
I
you
just
want.
don't know. Like,
The parts you
to
choose
me,
to build
like,
with don't just affect your ship's stats.
look,
They'll
guys.
also
If it
affect
looks
what
too
you can
good to
do
be true,
inside
it
your
probably
ship.
is.
You can have modules for crafting, or for storing and displaying your weapons. Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds.
So my date to my foot in
mess
Vegas
halls,
run. I never won.
and control
Oh
rooms.
no, Emily, that's not great. Oh, you need to play it. It's
Our
time.
modified Frontier is a practical ship.
New Vegas
but
is
with a
the
little
best Fallout to ever
creativity,
come out.
Your ship can look like almost anything you want.
It's a bit odd, but one of my favorite ways of customizing ships is I make them look like animals.
I thought she was gonna say penises, but fair enough. I'm glad that she went with the stuck with the animals. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that she went there. I thought she was gonna come completely out and say it and say what we were all thinking, but I'm glad. That's a transformer, dude. That's a fucking Optimus Prime.
And while you can build your home among the stars the way you want to,
The fuck?
you're probably
This
not
isn't
the
base
only
building. This is
person who will call your
robots.
ship home.
They're just trying to promote the new Transformer movie.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Engines ready.
The Frontier is fueled and ready, Captain.
Yeah, it's giving me Interstellar
Some of the
vibes. You know what I'm
members of
saying?
Constellation can
With the
join you on your
robot,
journey.
the robot guy.
These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Can we romance
For
them?
your ships and outposts,
Because that's what I've got to do,
as
guys.
well as unique quest lines.
Look, romance. Where are we? Romance your companions.
Romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone.
All right, with romance,
And if you're
guys,
looking
we've
for a
done
little
it.
extra help on your ship,
We've
you can
romanced our
always hire additional
companions.
crew at spaceports.
That's now we got it.
For someone like me?
No. Oh, we do apparently.
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the
Fair
world.
enough.
Still think there might be a spot for me
Romance.
on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Assign crew to your ship or outposts, and their unique skills will affect how they run.
Watch me set up a channel command which allows you
And just like
to drop off
companions, most
one of
crew
my
members spend
companions on a
hand in
planet
hand
on his own.
Take Bosco, for instance.
He's designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting
He looks like the guy from Interstellar.
Give it almost a
Is it
personality,
ED?
So I elongated the limbs. This tends to make him feel
So I won't give
more
us too much
human-like
romance.
and give him a little personality.
It is
Space Cowboy, you are mine.
requires so much bloodshed.
Using the shipbuilding tools and crew selection features in Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship.
That's going to be the collector's edition, right? Surely. I'm trying to think what else they could put in the collector's edition.
Let's take to the sky.
Yeah, see, look, this is where we're really looking at it, guys.
In the cockpit
Brokeback
of your very own
Space
spaceship,
Mountain.
telling you that you can do pretty much anything. And
How you
that is
doing,
really
Code?
cool
Good to
for us
see
as
you.
developers. Spaceflight should be exciting and dangerous, and you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way. We've extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons.
Space a raccoon! You better not shoot that down.
It's a complex dance between your
I
piloting
cannot believe you
skills
just
and
shot
our
him
power
down.
allocation
How
system.
crazy.
Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster. Powering up the ground drives
Brokeback
will
Space
shorten the amount of
Mountain,
time it takes
fuck's sake.
before you can make a jump. And moving your power to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight. You should always be on your toes because you're not alone out there. Unlocking the
Hell
target
yeah,
control
man. This
system
music's
skill
fucking
will
popping,
allow you to
dude.
zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target.
I'm not doing too bad, Code. Thank you for asking. I mean, I'm enjoying this Starfield Direct, but I'm really curious.
After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your
The
cockpit.
problem is,
You can always
this
turn any
hasn't
ship that
given me
engages you into
any,
scrap.
like,
But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
oh my god. Oh my god.
Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours. Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport. But space is way more than fighting for your life. Just like when you're planetside, there are plenty of sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure. Like these massive star yards.
I just, you know what?
Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a proper ship, one worthy of you.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship, like the UC Vigilance.
What puts me off is that I'm not anywhere
Or
near
rub elbows
comfortable
with the galaxy's wealthy
to say
elite
whether
on a
it's good or
cruise
not.
ship fit for the stars. There are plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's do this.
When I'm playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely go like the more piracy
What's up,
routes.
Minecraft? Good to see you.
I
It's good
wanna
to see you.
Take over ships. I'm gonna board ships. I'm like, this is now mine. I steal all these sandwiches and put them, you know, in my
Huh?
cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the hero, but I want to go
You
out
steal
and just
sandwiches?
start taking things from people as quickly as possible.
Some strangers might be looking for a little human connection in the darkness of space.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Some of the best moments are the ones
I just don't
you
know whether
discover
it's
on
like,
your
I
own.
can't say whether it's good or not.
The thing I love most about Starfield is that
You know?
it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany adventures. Then, realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA is so present here. It's in our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests, and it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to visit. We want you to feel like explorers, breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder, and sometimes a little fear. We're giving you a massive playground and a ton of toys, and just setting you free.
Sandwich Queen. Yeah, see, I'm not anywhere near.
Hey everybody, we were showing you so much stuff, but we thought we'd just take a little break and show you something a little bit different. You know, we put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love the opportunity to bring that into the real world with our collector's editions. And for this
It's gonna be the
game,
robot, isn't it?
We've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and
Oh
then
my God.
environmental information. It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information. And we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with, Istvan.
Yeah, we really took as much care in designing this case as we did the watch. Our attention to detail in the game totally translates to this. Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon. It's got an intricate locking mechanism,
crazy.
authentic, heavy, comes with a Constellation patch, NATO strap, and the overall functionality and believability of this as something that would exist in the world, in the Starfield universe.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there, and it even tells the time.
Why do I want it so
We
much?
have something else. Now that we're part of Xbox, we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox hardware team, and together we have created
The controller and the
this custom
headset.
limited edition Starfield controller. It's awesome. It
Dudes.
is now, you know, our favorite controller.
We love this because it's inspired by the actual controls of your spaceship. And not only that,
The headset.
we've created
Yeah,
the first ever custom headset with Xbox. And this is a perfect pairing with that controller.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, same Kirk. I want it too. I just can't say whether I'm more comfortable or not. I'm not any more comfortable. I'm more hyped, but I'm more uncomfortable with this game.
In every one of our games, we always put so much care into all those little details that breathe life into our worlds. But Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world, it's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy. So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets
Let
and
us
the
get
quiet
like the
ones.
pelican from Halo.
Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can
It's
use
No
for
Man's
crafting,
Sky.
building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content
Let us
itself
get the pelican
comes
in
as
this.
the
Let
player
us get like
explore.
vehicles, like Halo
Our
cars,
system builds the planet as the player
Dune
approaches it, and we stitch
ships.
together a block of terrain.
It annoys
After that,
me
we
so
have a
much that they
system
have
adds
they have the
interesting
ability to do it, but they
locations
don't
for the
do
player to
it.
Explore, creatures to encounter, ore and plants to pick up. It allows us to add that touch
Let me
of
fly the Halo ship.
environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
Right, okay. So it's completely unique. The fighting looks okay. I'm not a fan of the big XP in the middle of the screen. Feel about that. Well, what do you mean?
It's completely up to you how you want to interact with each planet. Whether you want to explore and see what you can find, harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views. With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
If you have the skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals. You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
Yeah, that's No Man's Sky.
When we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters. We wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
Yeah, because the amount of times that I play Fallout, I'm like, oh hey, like, do you remember that bit? And they're like, no, I don't. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Kirk. It's
After
single
some
player.
exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp.
With base building.
Outposts can be built almost anywhere on any planet. And the habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes. You can even live in them. Assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
I'm really torn
What we
because
have this time is we have a new fly cam where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves. So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
People are loving it.
Add crafting and research stations in your outposts to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights.
Yeah,
scopes,
I don't. Yeah.
Larger magazines. A selection of grips and barrels. Different ammunition like explosive rounds.
It does. It is heavy No Man's Sky, right?
All you stealth
My
players
God.
out there will surely need a suppressor.
That's sick. I like that. I love that.
You can also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
Nice. Yeah.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood.
Yeah,
And
with
I
the
think we
like
sort of err on
gunplay
the
and
side of, like,
the
what's
HUDs.
fun for the player.
With Starfield, we've completely overhauled our combat. It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid. It just feels great.
Does it?
We probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than I want to say any other game we've done before.
That's like one of the saving graces, guys, is that we've got like people that can mod the game. If it's really bad, whatever's wrong with it, modders can just fix it, right?
Combat. You may need to switch things up based on your environment. Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around.
It is, yeah, no, I do see what you mean.
Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying. zero-gravity environments pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in zero-G will actually push you backwards.
That's sick.
Energy weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage.
It just looks like, you know.
Whether you want to get up close and personal with your own two fists, or you like more compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you prefer something bigger. Starfield's got you covered.
I want to get hands-on, man. I know Bethesda invited me down to play Redfall earlier, and I really enjoyed that. Although the game wasn't very good on release, I had a great time myself. I'm really, like, I want to know more about this game. I still don't feel comfortable saying, yes, this is going to be a good game. I don't know if that... Just the... We haven't seen any of the companion gameplay yet either. Oh my god, he went flying. Uh-oh. Star Wars?
Thanks again for being with us today. We are just so grateful that you've taken the time and spent it here. I know
I'm
there was probably a lot
sorry?
to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here. You know, as we play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments that only a game like this can bring. When I think about what makes it special, it really is the people here.
What?
This game is a reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it. All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
I love the way that our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in any of our games.
I love the creatures, the exploration, every biome is different. The word that comes to mind is vast.
Yeah,
I
but
like
that's
to
not
use
a
our
good
photo
thing.
mode to take rock star photos.
Yeah,
I just love
that is
that
cool.
constant feel of discovery and wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
I'm most excited about our outpost building systems.
My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
You spend all this time building your ship, and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just can't get anywhere else.
There's something about seeing a tower over in the distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships,
audio design,
planets, the day-night cycle.
Those details matter to me.
Diplomacy, exploration, freedom, the ending.
Vasco.
The ending?
I love the robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles, come on.
Lever action, rocket launcher, brain sprout.
I love, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right, Ben.
The thing
What?
that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do. It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
On behalf of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
I'm just still not there. I'm just still not there, you know? Oh, God, I don't know. I'm just still not there. I really hate to say it, but I'm just not there.